Welcome in, everybody. What is going on? Happy Saturday. It's Saturday. Saturday football. Saturday Hall of Fame. Enshrinement time. Pro Football Hall of Fame. They got Kurt Warner out there rocking his gold jacket. 120 Hall of Famers out there to watch the enshrinement. I'm watching NFL Network. It's also on ESPN, but I got the NFL Network version. Don't know if it's different or if they're rocking the same thing. They're probably going the same thing. But yeah, let me adjust the screen just a little bit. There we go. We'll go with that. Trying a different little background. Testing things out, the virtual backgrounds. So we got all of our Hall of Famers behind me. All right, well, let's see. Brees. See, this is what I don't like about the vertical background, is sometimes you get that. I don't like that. Drew Brees, Roger Craig, Larry Fitzgerald, Kuechly, of course, and Adam Vinatieri, which is what I'm wearing. Going all Adam Vinatieri because he's a Colts. I know he's a Patriot too, and he won some Super Bowls with the Patriots. Won a bunch of Super Bowls for the Patriots. Most field goals made in NFL history. 599 for this guy. But he was the Batman and Tom Brady was Robin. No big deal. Oh, man. Tom Brady was his Robin. Little Luke Kuechly out there as well. But Roger Craig finally getting in. He was the Marshall Faulk before Marshall Faulk back in the day. Luke Kuechly, 7-time Pro Bowl selection, 5-time first-team All-Pro. Watch out for that defender. A Panther into the Hall of Fame. A Panther. And then Roger Craig was voted in. Craig voted in. First player with 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards receiving in one season back in 1985. When the Bears went on to win that Super Bowl, crushing the Patriots. But the first one to do it back in the day. Then the big one, the main guy today, Drew Brees, second all-time in passing yards and passing touchdowns, right behind Brady. Brees, he's got that one Super Bowl over the Colts back in the 2009 Super Bowl. I don't know if that was 2009 or that was officially 2010. I think it was the 2009 season. Either way, ridiculous. Ridiculous. That Super Bowl drives me crazy. I remember back in 2009 trying to win tickets to go to the Super Bowl on that stupid show, The New Yorker. Francesa, he's the worst. He's horrible, but famous. But I remember trying to win tickets to go to that Super Bowl because Colts were in it, and that would have been awesome. But I would have been so mad. Yeah, I don't know if it's. I'm gonna have to test that. I'm gonna test out a different green screen. So I gotta see if it works better against a green screen because this is why I don't do vertical backgrounds. I know so many people do the vertical screen, the vertical virtual background rather, but I'm not a fan because you get this sort of nonsense. Anyway, we're testing it out. Why not test it out during the Hall of Fame enshrinement? So that's what we're doing. Giving it a whirl. Oh, there we go. Didn't know why that wasn't going. But welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you guys vote in the poll. Let me know who's your favorite Hall of Famer of this bunch. Pretty top-notch class, I must say. Still waiting on Reggie Wayne for the Colts. There will be no Andrew Luck making it in. Who else? Torrey Holt is another guy I would like to see mid Hall of Fame. I don't know if he gets in. I'm going to say Reggie Wayne gets in over Torrey Holt, but they're both pretty close. I just think Reggie Wayne made more of an impact, even though they're both one-time Super Bowl champions. So they start the Hall of Fame enshrinement and they automatically go to commercial. Who's running this show? Who is running this freaking show? That's all I got to say about that. Got to get all those commercials in. Gotham Steel. Nobody wants that crap. Get that commercial out of my face. Get that out of my face. Alright, so we had 18 people watching. We're up to about 100 views. I don't expect too much out of this. I just expect people to come in, chat, talk about their favorite Hall of Famers. We watch this together, and we have a good time. Before we get into the CFL a little bit later, we got the Elks and the Alouettes at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. And then we have the Ticats and the Lions, 7 o'clock Eastern Time for some CFL football. So, a busy, busy day for the Rhino. My sister's running a farmer's market, a table and huge tent out there in Littleton. So, trying to make some money, sell some cookies. Lots of Italian cookies, lots of glorious stuff. So, if you're in the Littleton area, go out there and buy some cookies. This big pink tent, can't miss it. Cookies, cookies, cookies. Hopefully she's selling a lot of cookies right now. Hopefully. We'll see. We'll find out later on. But my nephew, one of my nephews is out there and his girlfriend helping out with the cookie selling. I feel like I should stand up in the middle and boom, I am a Hall of Famer. Bam. Hello, 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 Samora, welcome in. Thanks for being a monthly member. Glad to have you. Thanks for chilling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think I put it on the green side. No, I didn't. I'll get that going for CFL later. But this is just a sort of a watch party hangout stream, if you will. Giants fan. Yeah, so testing out the vertical background, see how well it holds up. But yeah, presented by Sean Payton. A monthly member for 10 months. Hey-oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is awesome. 10 freaking months. Yeah, I'm just trying to see how it looks with the movement. Usually if there's more movement, it doesn't look as well. And that I don't like, because I like to move around. But we're testing it. Oh, so you can see my background when I move like this. Yeah, I don't know. Technology is good, but not amazing. So hopefully we can get that better sometime soon. I don't know if it has more to do with the green background, but it's doing okay. Anyway, Chris Berman is out there to start the presentation. All the way since 1979 on ESPN. Back before it really took off. It was 79. Was it 89? 79 or 89? Crap, now I don't remember. I never double checked that. Either way, it was one of those years. Could be 79. There's no place like home. He's going with Dorothy. That did not hit. That did not hit well. What up, Richard Carr? Hall of Fame, baby, 2026. Congratulations to the Five. The Fabulous Five. Football is back, back, back. He's doing football is back, but he's using the back term that he uses for the baseball home run derby. Or, come on, Berman. You're better than that. You're better than that. I don't want to do the math. I'm on vacation for a couple more days. 120. Yeah, there's 120 gold jackets out there. They're not wearing their gold jacket. They're just chilling. Ye to the ha. The best of the best. No, that's better. He's got a little Larry Fitzgerald. I guess he's going to be going first. He's got the little painting out there. He's got his bust covered by gold blanket, if you will. What's a good word there, Carr? I saw you signed up for fantasy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you, Drew. Drew Brees with his gold jacket out there. A lot of Saints fans. And then they got his head on a stick. Who doesn't want to, play with a head on a stick? That's cool. So it's like, if you look, it looks like this. Boop, 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 boop. Berman. He's lost his edge. I know he was retiring a few years ago, but it's pretty much time for the legend to step down. He's not the same. Bunch of Fitzgerald fans cheering it up. Bring on Vinatieri! All right, we can wait on Vinatieri, even though he's probably the best kicker of all time. So it's pretty much the best kicker of all time, men of Vinatieri. Everybody else is not the best in their position of all time, but they're up there just. But at least Vinatieri is the best of the best. But screw the Patriots. Berman is done. Yeah. I think it's time for him to retire. Are they booing? Kuechly, Luke Kuechly for the Panthers fans. There's some Panthers fans out there. Oh, that's right. The Hurricanes, Carolina Hurricanes won the Stanley Cup. Good for them. Tackling machine, Kuechly. Beast of a middle linebacker for years. Years. He's talking to the painting. He's talking to the painting of Fitzgerald. He's seeing ghosts, Berman. It's time to hang him up, Berman. Hang him up, Berman! Hello. Scott has arrived. We got some Roger Craig jerseys out there in the crowd. Some 49ers fans. First thing to celebrate since 1995, their last Super Bowl. Joe Montana, Hall of Famer, 2000. Jerry Rice, Hall of Famer, 2010. He's asking everybody's ready. Are you ready for some football? Yeah, but we're not going to get any football. We're just going to get football talk, Berman. Come on now. He was just checking. He's just checking. How many people in the Hall of Fame? The first year Hall of Famers is huge. That's an elite class. Larry Fitzgerald. They're starting with Larry. I do have his jersey. I bought it for $10. It's on the bed. It's bad shape. It's bad shape. Are we going to be able to watch Enshrinement on your channel? This is the best I can do. That's all I got there, Sean, so I can't show it. It's on ESPN and NFL Network. And with Larry Fitzgerald, he's rocking the gold vest on top of it. So I can't show it. They'll kick me off. This is more of a hangout and watch along and talk about the best of the best. What? Oh, he's talking about all the ridiculous stats. Yeah, the copyright destroys that. It's just starting. Just getting underway there, Mystical. We're starting with Larry Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is out there. This guy. Number 11. Let's hear your favorite Larry Fitzgerald story, if anybody's got any. Bam. What's up, Sean? Got to keep it clean because I'm a math teacher, high school math teacher. So we got to keep it clean for all the students and kids that might come in from out there. I'll let you know when Drew Brees is speaking. I'll try to keep posted with what they say. But Berman's talking about nonsense right now. As Larry Fitzgerald's just waiting and waiting to get out there. Story. Is that working? Maybe it's not working. Is that going through? We have a little bit of issues in the chat. No, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't working on the other side. Weird. But let's hear your favorite Larry Fitzgerald story. They're going through some highlights. Devin Fitzgerald, his son. Crazy hair. They're showing the touchdown on a quick slant, outrunning those Steelers for a touchdown. Nice. The Hall of Fame Enshrinement, baby. That's right, DJ. We're just watching the Enshrinement. It's a 2-hour show. Watching it together. Right now they're going through Larry freaking Fitzgerald. They should have took down the Steelers in that Super Bowl. If it wasn't for that pick six by, what's that guy's name? He drove me crazy. That linebacker on the Steelers. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Where's Dr. Delay? We need him. You guys know who I'm talking about. He has more tackles. Larry Fitzgerald has more tackles than drop passes. That's incredible. That's incredible. This guy's got hands of gold, if you will. What is that linebacker's name? Was he an edge rusher? Either way. I try to block that guy out of my memory because I wanted Kurt Warner to win that Super Bowl. They showed Carson Palmer throwing touchdowns in the corner to Fitzgerald. Beautiful. Larry Fitzgerald can make Carson Palmer look good. He was a good quarterback, but not great. Good, but not great. Larry Fitzgerald. Well, they're showing him running all by all the Packers as they're dropping like flies. James Harrison, thank you. Thank you. I try to forget that guy, but yes, that is spot on there, Carpenter. I see that interception in the end zone. All the way down, they tackle him like right at the goal line. I can't believe it. I think it was at the end of the first half or towards the beginning of that game, and man, that was bad. Bad. Yeah, I'm not much of a Steelers fan at all. Ridiculous. Thanks for the assist there, Carpenter. Cheers to Carpenter. So, the son of Fitzgerald presenting Daddy Fitzgerald. And here we go. He's ready to go. And now he's out there going to give his speech. Fitzgerald. Is it this way? Hold on. I got to get it on the other way so I can see it. Oh, that's why. What is... It's this way. Yeah. That's right. It's backwards. I got to use the backwards. I'm not used to the virtual background. And there's the bust. It's okay. It's okay. But very nice. All smiles, baby. All smiles. Gotta have the coffee, people. Cheers. If I'm further back, does it matter? No, I fade into nothing land. All right, he is ready to go with the speech. James Harrison. How did I forget that guy's name? Because I don't want to remember his name. Thanks to the subs, people. Appreciate the love. Cheers to Larry Fitzgerald. He's thanking the voters for the honor. You're thanking the voters? That doesn't make any sense. You did it. They voted for how great you are. You don't have to thank the voters. You can thank the fans. Congratulations. He's lucky. Nurtured him, surrounded him to pursue excellence. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Touchdown, home run, first dunk. His first kiss, he almost drowned in the pool. Best teachers, faculty, coaches for the community as they show some Cardinals fans in the crowd. His high school coach, Mike Pendino. Let's talk about Mike Masella. Used to kick him in the butt. Also, high school football coach. 2 of his best years in his life. I lost a parent and teammates. Thank you there, Richard Carr. Thanks for the update. Yeah, I didn't expect much people to come hang out, but I figured I'd test out the background and see how well it does. A little virtual background. What up, Jordans? Let's go. Good morning, good morning. The Cardinals owner, Michael Bidwell. How often do you think these guys wear these gold jackets on the regular? Once a year? Just now and that's it? Is this like a wedding dress where you wear the wedding dress once and that's it? Or you just have it in the back of the closet forever? Is that the gold jacket? I feel like you gotta hang it up in instead of a mantle, you just have your gold jacket. Is front and center. You take away the TV, gold jacket. That's all you need. No TV, gold jacket. That's me. That's what I did right there. Showing love to the Cardinals fans. And Cardinals fans back home in Arizona. They showed up. Of course they showed up. Every team's got to show up for their team. I do have one Larry Fitzgerald rookie card that I bought at the show. When was that? February? No. April. No. June. End of June? That's what it is. Yeah, the end of June. I bought him his rookie cards. I think it was like $20. Because I got a bunch of his cards. I just don't have a rookie until now. Back when you were a kid, before you switched teams, you were a Cardinals fan. And Fitzgerald was your favorite player. What team did you switch to there, Jordans? I'm a Colts fan, but all right. You're a fan of Fitzgerald. Go Drew Brees. What up, KP? You're going to name your daughter after Drew Brees. Go 504. Yeah, Drew Brees. Amazing quarterback. Second most, touchdowns and yardage for a quarterback all time. Beat my Peyton Manning in the Super Bowl. That still hurts. It hurts. It hurts. But they were out-coached in that Super Bowl. Congratulations, Drew Brees. My sister loves Drew Brees. What are we going to name her? Drew there, KP? Drew? So you were going to name her Drew. Is that her middle name? What's her actual first name then, KP? The savant in the building. Maybe once or twice a year, maybe wearing the gold jacket, says Carr. Mr. Parker taught him. Guided him. What? He had 9 other Pro Football Hall of Famers? So he's number 10? Paul Lawrence? One-on-one basketball games? Fitzgerald beat him every time. Oh, you're gonna name him Brees? Brees. Yeah, you don't see that as a first name. That would have been cool. Brees. That would have been pretty sweet. My name was almost Paul after Paul McCartney. Thanks a lot, Mom, but that's my middle name, Paul. Brees Marie O'Rourke. Cool, cool, cool. That would have been sweet. Brees is a unique name. Chris Carter. Thanking Chris Carter. Oh, he idolized him since he's from Minnesota. He's called him Uncle Chris. His support was endless. What up, what up, what up, what up, George? Oh, now he's mocking Chris Carter. He's like, my hands have always been better than yours. Chris Carter, all he does catch touchdowns. But he likes that one. Their hands are both solid. Well, Larry Fitzgerald might have the best hands of all time. Might be the best of all freaking time. Randy Moss out there rocking the shades. Straight cash, homie. Oh, Randy Moss surprised Fitzgerald and let him know that he was in the Hall of Fame. Came to all his games back in the day. Good old Randy. He's just chilling out there with the shades on. Yeah, they just mentioned that before there, Jordans. Fitzgerald has more tackles than drops to his NFL career. That is got to be one of the craziest stats of all time. That's got to be one of them. I feel like that one's up there. Then like the most receiving yards after 40. Those stats are insane. Jerry Rice has the most receiving yards after 40. Can you guess who number 2 is? So talking about Emmitt Smith always beating him in wrestling. Emmitt Smith was strong. The running back, man. I'll tell you, it was last season he was there with Larry because he was Cowboys forever and then played Cardinals. I forget how many years. Edgerrin James did the same thing too. Forever Colt, and then he was on the Cardinals for a short amount of time too. Tim Brown? No, it wasn't Tim Brown. I don't think he was in the. He was in his 40s when he was still playing with Rich Gann and the Raiders. He must have been 39, or 38 or 39. It wasn't Tim Brown, but that's a pretty damn good guess. 2 CFL games today. That's right, Chad. Very, very soon. I was talking about Kurt Warner. As he's standing up, giving a little clap for Larry. Randy Moss? No, he didn't play that long either. The best guess would be Tim Brown. That probably would have been my guess, but you're not going to believe it, KP. This is, like I said, more tackles than drops is an amazing stat, but the most receiving yards after 40, behind Jerry Rice. Are you ready for it? Tom Brady. Tom Brady has the most receiving yards behind Jerry Rice after 40. It's crazy. Thanking all the equipment staff and trainers and everybody. And he's celebrating them. Dropping first names. Gonna randomly say Wes Welker or Bolden. Nope. They played in their what, mid to late 30s, but not after 40. And then there's also a tight end who's third, who has like, I don't know, like a few yards. Yeah. Yep. Look it up, Jordans. And then there's a tight end. Maybe it's Mercedes Lewis. Mercedes Lewis might be 3. And then I think Brett Favre is up there with like -2. Brett Favre, I think, is like -2 yards receiving after 40. It's insane. What up, Omar? All Sports Profit. Let's go. Crazy stat. Oh, yeah. Because we were talking about the Fitzgerald has more tackles than drops in his career. Insane stats. Look it up, I'm telling you. Marcus Fitzgerald, Larry Fitzgerald's brother. What do I think about the Riders yesterday? Slow start, but they did their work in the second half and won that game easily. Go, Chad, go. Appreciate it. When I was going through thanking his mom, he lost her to cancer. Setting the standard, Mama Dukes. You voted for Fitzy? Should have known Brees was going to be the favorite. You just personally like Fitz more? Makes sense. Go Vinatieri, go! They're showing his brother crying. Fitzy's got 3 sons. Three little ones out there. Thanks for the subs, people. Thank you. Appreciate the love and support. We're trying to get to 8,500. We're just under 40 subs away from 8,500. Going through the family talk. What you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Everybody should be cheering for that. Cheering for that. Fully believe on that, Fitzgerald. I like it. Love it. There's not much traffic on the extra mile of life. I like that one. I haven't heard that one before. Not much traffic on the extra mile of life. Huh. That is a good one. Not much traffic there. That's for sure. Nobody's waking up early to compete and put in the work. Nobody's doing it. Except for the chosen few. Good stuff. Let's cheer it up for Larry Fitzgerald. 11's in the chat, people. 11's in the chat. Awesome stuff. Hall of Famer. Let's freaking go. Eleven's in the chat. Can you see it? See, this is what I hate about the virtual background. Come on, you can do this. The white doesn't really show up. There it is, people. Fitzy. Yeah, I got this for $10 at a couple years ago at a flea market. It's not in the best shape, but yeah. There it is. All right. There we go. All right, you guys listen. 11's in the chats. Wasn't sure how that was going to work out, but awesome. You got a red Fitzgerald jersey? Let's go, Jordans. Let's go. Man, oh man. Appreciate all the 11s. All right, we are at a commercial break. They started with Fitzgerald. Who's coming next? I would have Fitzgerald as second to last because Brees should be last. I feel like it should have went. They should have went Vinatieri, Kuechly, and then Craig, then Fitzy, then Brees. That would have been my order. But they started with Fitzgerald. Okay. All right. That was from when you were a kid. All good. Now you got a Josh Allen jersey. That guy's going to be an MVP. And hopefully he brings the Bills the Super Bowl sometime in the future. Hooah! Hello. KP. Yeah, sorry I can't show the stream. I feel like this would be a good one to just have up on the screen as well, but ESPN NFL Network, I would get a copyright strike. It's like sometimes they let these college games go on ESPN and these other channels, and they let that slide, and that's okay, but I'm sure if I did it, they'd be like, bow, Rhino goes down, crush him, and then they would crush me, and it would be a disaster, and that's it. I would get destroyed. Go Bills, go! Yeah, I was pushing for the Bills last year. I mean, it was nice to see the Broncos get pretty far since I'm in Colorado, but the Bills would have been a lot more exciting, especially if they would have made it to the Super Bowl. Then, like, Bills-Seahawks would have been way better than the Seahawks-Patriots. Way better. That would have been a game. Patriots just got smashed in that Super Bowl. Seattle just dominated. And I think Josh Allen versus Sam Darnold, that would have been pretty good. With that Seahawks defense, Seahawks running game against the arm of Josh Allen, that would have been a pretty good Super Bowl. I think we got gypped. I think the Broncos getting that win in that terrible weather game. Was it terrible weather or was it the Patriots won that was terrible weather? Either way, yeah, it would have been way better if the Bills made it. Losing 4 back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s. Come on, Josh Allen's got to bring him a Super Bowl. Or at least a Super Bowl appearance again. Because it's been forever since the Bills showed up. You think Seattle would have beat him in the Super Bowl? It's possible. It is quite possible. But it would have been a better Super Bowl. It would have been way, way better. Way freaking better. It was the Patriots at Broncos versus that was snowing, yeah. Yeah, Broncos had a really darn good team. That defense is one of the best in the league, if not the best defense in the league. Took down the Bills. Phil Simms deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? Nah, he's not a Hall of Famer. He's in what, the Giants Ring of Honor or whatever, but yeah, he's nowhere near a Hall of Famer. Nowhere near Hall of Famer. But he's a nice guy. He was good. Good broadcaster, I thought too. But I don't think he really does that much anymore. I don't think he has. Yeah, I forget when that was. It was a long time ago, but I thought he was pretty good. Thought he was pretty good. As a quarterback, he was all right. He's one of the better Giants quarterbacks since, well, besides Eli, I guess. You got Eli and then Phil Simms. I mean, Kurt Warner was there but didn't really do anything. Kerry Collins, Maybe Jackson Dart. I bought a bunch of his rookie cards, so hopefully he steps up for the Giants big time. Oh, Adam Vinatieri is next. Let's go. Adam. Bo Nix got hurt against the Bills. Yeah, it was that last play. Right on that kneel down or something. Something stupid. Didn't play against the Patriots, yeah. The Broncos probably would have went to the Super Bowl had Bo Nix been healthy. Back to Berman out there. What in the world? He was still kicking at Vinatieri, 43, 44 years old. Might have been 44, maybe even older than 44. But he was way up there. He was with the Colts longer than he was with the Patriots. His great-great-great-grandfather was with George, was it Colonel Custer or whatever? Little Bighorn, way back in the day. Holy crap. This is quite a story. We go back generation after generation after generation. Oh, Omar thinks that Dart's going to be a beast this year. You're so hard for the Giants football this year. The G-Man. I hope so. Him and Scatter, boom. 45-yard field with under 30 seconds in a blizzard. The tuck rule game. Foxborough. Terrible. So dumb. 45-yard field goal in the snow. I blame you, Vinatieri, for the whole Tom Brady shenanigans. We need more people to join the Fantasy Football League. I'll get that out there very soon there, Mats. I got that link ready. What do we got? 4 people in it so far? Yeah, I just started promoting that yesterday because the other one just got filled. I'll put it out there if anybody is here that's not in fantasy football. Join in. Can only join in once, though. Do not join in twice. I'll have to kick you out. But if you haven't joined the Fantasy Football League for the Rising Rhino, do it. Bragging rights. That's right. He was with the Patriots way before Tom Brady. The late 90s. Most points in NFL history. Most field goals. 599. Come on, you couldn't get one more? You should have got one more. 44 field goals in a row at one point. Intense. Carly Ursay Gordon. Owner of the Colts. Since there's no more Jim Irsay. Oh, they're showing that field goal in the snow. Colts owner and CEO. First in the NFL all-time in points. Freaking Vinatieri. Get to the chopper! Do it. Do it now. What you waiting for? Showing him kicking some field goals to the Patriots. He's the best kicker. There's not how many kickers are in the Pro Bowl? Pro Bowl. How many kickers in the Hall of Fame, people? How many do you think? I don't know the answer, but how many kickers are in the Hall of Fame? There's only a handful, right? Or a footful. Never mind. We'll scratch. I take that off. What? Morton Anderson? Who else is out there? It's got to be Morton Anderson. Maybe. I mean, do you count, what's that guy's name from the Packers that did every position? But I wouldn't consider him a kicker. Oh, man, that was a long time ago. Way before, that was like, what, 60s? Anyway, we're not talking about that guy. But he's in Hall of Fame, but he's not a kicker. Morton Anderson. Vinatieri, was it one more? Am I missing anybody? Is this the third kicker? Three kickers? I feel like there's not many kickers. I feel like there should be more, but there's not many. They don't got Dempsey out there, right? Because they're kicking that longest field goal back in the day. A guy with half a foot. Yeah, was it Ryan Dempsey? On the Saints with half a foot? I don't know. I don't know if he's in there. Talking about the mental toughness of Adam Vinatieri. Mentally strong. The greatest of all time. This ball goes the greatest of all time, Vinatieri. Yeah. That was what Frank Reich giving the game ball to Vinatieri. Dempsey and no. Yeah, I didn't think he would be. Oh, punter might be in there. Honored and privileged to represent Adam Vinatieri. It looks like she was just reading off a script. Morton Anderson. I think Morton Anderson's in. Was another Anderson? Gary Anderson? Kicker-wise. Janikowski. Did Janikowski get in? I feel like Janikowski should be in. But that would have been... Maybe that's coming up, or I don't remember him getting in. Janikowski should be in. Janikowski should be in or should be getting in. I don't think he's in. From FSU. And that bust, all right, that one's decent. I feel like that one's close. Oh, Tom Dempsey. There needs to be a mascot and wing for the Hall of Fame. Nominate Blue. Let's go. What's going on, Magic Man? Here's the speech. The highest achievement in his professional career, in anybody's freaking career. Biggest dreams came true. Yes. Facts on top of facts there, Adam. Ray Guy. How long ago was that? That's got to be way back in the day. Childhood dream, a kicker. You know how hard it is to get to the NFL Hall of Fame as a kicker? He didn't even get it he wasn't even the first ballot Hall of Famer. All the stuff that Vinatieri did, Super Bowls that he won because of his leg, and he wasn't even the first ballot Hall of Famer for a kicker. Like, I don't know what else you have to do. You're the freaking best kicker. Was that his dad? They're showing his dad out there, Mr. Mustache. He's got a mustache growing out of his nose, too. Anyway, moving on. It's true. He had a mustache on top of a mustache. One of his greatest honors, of course. How many people are wearing Vinatieri jerseys out there? This guy! Sweet Hall of Fame color. I think this is a good one. With Fitzgerald and Brees, and then you got the kicker. Like, I know it's a kicker, but greatest kicker of all time. I hate him. Opportunities, but yet they gave him values, his parents. Perseverance and faith. If it's worth doing, it's worth doing it right. Judy and Paul Vinatieri out there. This is a rarity. The dad's more emotional than the mom. What's going on here? What's going on here? 31 likes. What's up, Butterfly? I want the AJ updates. Where is he? The dad, the coach, throughout his childhood. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, Butterfly. Appreciate you. Chad, Christine, and Bo as siblings. Biggest supporters. Who should be in the Hall of Fame but isn't? Bill Belichick. Should have been the first ballot. That's eligible. Reggie Wayne. Reggie Wayne and Bill Belichick. They put Roger Craig in just now, so you got to scratch that one, obviously. He quit on, I don't know what happened there, Butterfly. I was watching, then he was just gone. And then not only just gone, channel gone. Reggie Wayne, Bill Belichick. They're still, they should still get in, though. Well, Belichick will definitely get in the future. But Hall of Fame-wise, Pete Rose, Barry Bonds, if we're going to mix in baseball. A-Rod. But that's baseball-wise. Football, Reggie Wayne, Bill Belichick. Talking about memories. Memories. His wife, Valerie. Aren't enough words. Sure there is. Plenty of words. There's always enough words. No Flacco! Definitely not Flacco. Not Flacco. And not Anquan Bolden either. I agree that those two are not in. They're not in. They're not going in. Not going to happen. Grace, strength, and unconditional love from his wife. Eli Manning. I think he'll probably get in soon. They're just making him wait a little bit. I think he'll probably get in. He didn't do it alone. He did it because his people at home never stopped believing in him. Your best friend. My wife and my best friend. 3 kids. Randall Cunningham. He had a few good years, but overall his production, I think he had like 3 good years, not even great years. But he did mix things up with all the scrambling. A lot of scrambling, and he was dangerous, but yeah, Cunningham's not Hall of Fame either, but he was pesky. Gronkowski will get in. I don't think he's eligible yet. He might be eligible either next year or 2 years from now. Gronk will get in. He was dynamite, so he's not eligible yet, so he'll get in due time. Curtis Moore or Frank Gore in the Hall of Fame, both definitely have a case. Curtis Martin's in. Curtis Martin got in a few years ago. Yeah, he was Patriot and a Jet. Screw the Patriots. Frank Gore is somebody that's been doing it a long time. I feel like he might get in the future. He's close. He's borderline. Frank Gore is another good one. Frank Gore. Niners and Colts. Mike Sweatman. First mobile quarterback. Yes. He was the first. Travis Kelce getting, of course, yeah, he's still playing. He's got, what, one more year left in him? Probably one more year. Yeah, Cunningham had an amazing year in Minnesota, throwing it to Carter, Randall, Moss. That was an insane year. What was that, 98, 99 season? Ridiculous. What just happened? Vinatieri with the burn. Some better cheerleading competition? He's joking. He's joking. He's joking. Is he? Is he? Is he joking? Oh, he's talking about Bill Belichick couldn't be there? Greatest coach of all time because he's at his what girlfriend's cheerleading committee or something like that? Was that the joke that I missed? Oh man, burn. Ooh, Antonio Brown is a good one. That's a really good one there, Butterfly. Hmm. I know Dr. DeLay would believe in that one. UMass to the holes, that's what he called them, but without the extra words in between. Got away with it there on TV. $14-point underdogs to the Rams. So dumb. Spygate year! Spygate! Don't get me started on that crap. Oh, ridiculous. That one hurts. Can't let that one go, and I can't let the Andrew Luck go. Did I like the show yesterday? What show? I had some jokes on Tom Brady, but he'd come up on stage and give him a Will Smith, like what he did to Logan Paul recently. Darren Woodson, Jason Witten, and Eric Williams. All right. Darren Woodson. Witten, I feel like, should get in. He came back for like a year or two after he retired, so he might need more time. The USA family, he's thanking them for generosity. Jim was the ultimate rock star. I need to get the Jim bobblehead for behind me. I think it's around like $30 online. I'm gonna find a way to get that soon. 20 to $30. Maybe it's a little over 30. That's why I didn't buy it yet. I want it to be in the $20 to $25 range for the Jim USA bobblehead. He's got like the cowboy hat on. Oh, the Argos game? I'm like, show. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Pretty rough. But that was Thursday. That was Thursday, the Argonauts and the Stampeders game. Yesterday was the Red Blacks and the Rough Riders. But yeah, the Stamps crumbled at the end. They should have won that game easily with all those turnovers. They just did not come through. The Argos defense played really well and earned that victory. Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Yeah, I don't think he's going to get in. Paying his respect to the Colts. He was on the Colts longer than the Patriots. Aaron Burrell. They're showing that field goal against the Rams. The worst. The worst. I can't take it. I love and hate Adam Vinatieri because he helped the Colts win the Super Bowl. But he beat the Rams. Talking about the Colts fans, the excitement fueled everybody. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sort of. I accepted you a little bit. Vinatieri, let's go! Glad the Argos won. Are you an Argos fan there, Mega? We still got Kuechly, Craig, and Brees to go. Just about 2 fits done. Hoo-ah. Mega's an Argos fan. All right. Now we're talking about Peyton. And he's burning people. Thanks for donating his forehead to be used as a teleprompter for today. Gives him a thumbs up. I know this was a roast. Big brain, big forehead for the big IQ of Peyton Manning. He's giving Peyton Manning his props. He's roasting. Behind the helmet. Great teammate. Cared about everybody in the locker room. He's talking about Peyton. Go, Peyton, go. Oh, you hate Calgary? All right, yeah, I've never been to Calgary, so I don't know how it is up there, but all right. We're going to let that joke go. Don't want to say that. You can watch that later. Oh, his wife held the ball for the kicking. Success is a destination. Success is always a mindset. That's what he says. Greatness is built on empty practices. Turning doubt into belief. Preparation and character matter. Of course. Believing in yourself is your strongest weapon. In Alberta, we have the Battle of Edmonton versus Calgary. 4-time Super Bowl champion. 3 with the Patriots and 1 with the Colts. Thanks for the subs, people. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Today's a high school football coach. Gronkowski. I'm talking about Gronkowski. Gonna pick up lunch? I gotta have lunch too. I gotta eat food. I gotta eat lunch after this. We got an hour in between this and the next game. Lifelong friendships for Vinatieri. Four-time Super Bowl champion. You're at the Football Hall of Fame there, was that Rizzo? Izzo to the Izzy. I don't know why they didn't show up on the other end, but hopefully you're enjoying. Oh, it's on the purple side. I thought it was on YouTube. Good stuff. How's it going out there? How hot is it? It is freaking hot out here. What are we, 88 degrees? It's not too bad in Colorado. Well, welcome in, Izzo. He's got a long speech. They have a little bit less than an hour. And they still got 3 people to go. The greatest kicker in NFL history. Gives himself his own shout out. It's a roast. Yeah, Morton Anderson, Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2017. Those are the ones I know. Vinatieri and Morton Anderson. Is there anybody else? It might not be anybody else. This might just be the second kicker. 24 seasons in the NFL, this guy. 24. Insane. Freaking insane. How much money did Vinatieri make in his 24 seasons? That's the question. Who knows? Go calculate that. Add it all up. What did he make? 24 seasons? Did he make 30 million? I mean, he was around the 90s with a lot lower salary. Did he make 35 million? I'm going to say... I'm going to go around 30 million. 28 million? What's a good word? Steve from New Hampshire. What's up? Who's in the Hall of Fame who shouldn't be? Joe Namath. That's why I like the Magic Man. He's got to be one of the most, if not the most overrated Hall of Famer. Joe Namath is a big one. Let's put that in there. Who's the most overrated Hall of Famer of all time? Let's hear what you guys have to say about that. What do you guys think about that? We're doing good. We're hanging out, watching the Hall of Fame Enshrinement. This guy just keeps talking. This guy's got a speech of all speech, Vinatieri. Wow, wow, wow. Well, I hope I honored you as much as you honored me. All right, we still have 3 more speeches. They're taking up a lot of time. 2-drink minimum speech. Yeah, they're joking about the speech as well. And linebacker Kuechly coming up next. Hey-o, rocking number 59. They got that in the case. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hoo-ah. Rhino Nation, you're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna bring you down. You're the best around. Anyways, another little commercial break before they rock and roll with a lot more speeches. Hopefully they're a lot shorter. Roger Craig should just go up there and be like, thank you. And then just walk away. Done. Thank you. I feel like that would be a Marshawn Lynch sort of speech. He'd be like, I'm just here so I don't get fined. You're in the Hall of Fame. What do you have to say to everybody? I'm just here so I don't get fined. Congratulations, Marshawn Lynch! Hall of Famer. There you have it. You'd love for one person to... yeah. Thank you. And gone. And out. If anybody's going to do it, it would be Marshawn Lynch. That's it. Hey-o. That would be classic. Classic. All right, so we might be able to get 1,000 views on this stream. Just hanging out, talking football. Let me see. Yeah, we got football. We got a Rising Rhino doubleheader after this. We have the Elks and the Alouettes, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, and Ticats and Lions, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Oh, wow, a little bit higher than I thought. I was in the 30 to 35 million range. 51 million. All right. He must have made a bunch in the late 2000s to finalize everything. I wonder how much he made from 96 to 2010. Because the last few contracts with the Colts were probably where he made a few million a year. That's probably where it jumped. Because kickers only started making a few million a year for the good kickers. Few mil. I know the Colts had Matt Gay. They signed him for a pretty good contract. A few million a year. And he was terrible. And they axed him real quick. Real quick. USN and Ronnie Hood. What is good? Welcome in. We're just chatting and watching the Hall of Fame. That's it. We're just having a good time. Football, football, football. It feels good to talk NFL football before preseason. I mean, I know there was preseason game the other day, but preseason football. We still have a little over a month until, no, a month from now? No, a month from tomorrow. Because tomorrow's the 9th. So September 9th will be the first freaking game on a Wednesday. So we're almost just about a month away from regular season action. Pretty darn sweet. Pretty darn sweet, I must say. Pretty sweet. All right, let's make these speeches fast. I'm starting to get hungry. I didn't eat breakfast. Six more days till you get to watch the Browns. I think you're probably the only one that actually says that, USN. I can't wait to watch the Browns. Get your paper bag ready. Get your paper bag mask ready. Am I doing the Broncos Friday? I am not. Friday we got the CFL. Oh, so 96 to 2010 he made about 23 million. Man, that 15 years versus the 9. Okay. Good for Vinatieri. But now he's going to be a coach. Make some more money. Because out of what, that 50-something million? With the agent, taxes. What are you looking at? 27? 27? What are you going to do with $27 million? Come on. What are you going to do with that? Airport luggage jumper? What are we talking about? You're a loyal Browns fan. That's the way to be. The way to be, USN. You don't want to be jumping around team to team. That is spot on, USN. Spot on. All right, Kuechly coming out there. Played his career in Charlotte. Most of his career. Where did Kuechly go after the Panthers? I don't even remember him after the Panthers. Combination of athleticism, football knowledge, savvy, deep passion for the game. Almost everybody has that. Some people don't. But most of them. 24 tackles in a game. Pow. from the nature you cheer for your team and no more, no 2 or 3 favorite teams. Indeed, indeed. On most interceptions from a linebacker over the span that he played. What up, RC? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The dog pound. One of your favorite quarterbacks? Luke Kuechly? Hasn't made any sense. They got him tackling the Saints and an eagle in his Hall of Fame painting, if you will. I know, but I don't know why you're talking about Drew Brees. We're not talking about Drew Brees yet. They're on Luke Kuechly. Patience, RC. Patience. Patience. Kuechly's like looking bored out there, sitting down like. Oh, he did finish in Carolina. That's what I thought. What he was saying before, it made it seem like he wasn't. Tom Kuechly, Luke's father, going to talk about him. You're going to cover every single Browns game this year? Or you got to cover? You're going to cover every game? Saving the best for last. That's why I was shocked that they started with Fitzgerald. I thought Fitzgerald would be second to last. But that's just me. They should have started with the kicker. Maybe they wanted to start strong with Fitzgerald to reel everybody in and then end with Brees. That makes sense. Because like if you start with Vinatieri, they're going to be like, what am I doing here? What am I watching? What am I watching? But yeah, I guess that makes sense. You want to start and end with a bang to hook everybody. Oh, you covered every Browns game last year? I don't remember you covering every Browns game. Let's go, Shador. Who's going to be their quarterback? Shador? I don't know. Luke Kuechly. Ye to the ha. Bam. Showing a bunch of his top-notch hits and smashes. One of his best games against Dallas. Intercepted, got a pick 6. And the next play, intercepted another pass. Back-to-back interceptions by Kuechly. That's amazing. And that is amazing. Watching some WNBA action. The Lynx and the Aces. All right. I always have that in the back of my mind to possibly cover that. I feel like I would cover the WNBA before I cover soccer and golf. And definitely racing before that. Luke Kuechly has the highest football IQ you have ever seen. Showing an interception in the pouring rain. Nice. The heartbeat of the Panthers defense. Man, oh man. Luke. Oh, yeah, so it's not booze, it's Luke. Pro Football Hall of Fame, people. Did I watch Hall of Fame game? No, I was covering CFL. Panthers versus Cardinals preseason game? No, thank you. CFL Week 10? Yes. But there will be plenty more preseason, and preseason is always But that was one of the better or highest scoring Hall of Fame game. 33-30. So you guys got a good one. But nah. Competitive fishing or bowling, submarine races. All right, there is his Hall of Fame bust. Nice, nice, nice. You said you called all of them last year. You didn't call all of them. But this year, yes. I'm going to hold you to that, USN. You said it. Now you got to do it. You said it. You said it. You better do it, man. What's up, District Nation? Let's go. My man, what up, District Nation? Are you streaming today? Let the chat know what you are streaming. 7-time Pro Bowl selection, 5-time first team All-Pro, which is what I think is a higher metric for Hall of Fame than Pro Bowls. Because Pro Bowls, like Shedeur Sanders was a Pro Bowler this past season. Shedeur Sanders was a Pro Bowler. So that alone makes the Pro Bowl meaningless, considering Shedeur Sanders only played how many games? He didn't play many games at all. And he had a 4 for 16 game with like a bunch of interceptions. What was it, 2 interceptions? He was 4 for 16, 2 picks, or something stupid. It was embarrassingly bad, even though that was one of his early games. Doesn't matter. He's not a Hall of Famer. He's not a Pro Bowler, and yet he got a Pro Bowl status. So Pro Bowls are not meaningless, but they're way down on the list compared to first and second team All Pros. That's what I look at. That's what you should look at, because Pro Bowls are, or they should have asterisks, because if you're voted a Pro Bowl and you don't accept, then they start adding on more Pro Bowlers. So because of injury, or they're in the playoffs and want to go to the Super Bowl or what have you, and they don't accept or don't go to the Pro Bowl. So never watched a Browns game until Shedeur arrived. Just being honest. Nats game number 2 of the series tonight. Nice, nice, nice. Make sure you guys go check out District Nation. Subscribe to his channel. Cover lots and lots of national games. Up and coming streamer, getting close to 1,000 subs. Just about 800 at the moment. The best moments that you're in are the ones that you currently are, says Kuechly. Talking about Ron Rivera, head coach of the Panthers. Come on. There we go. Preparing. Lots and lots of preparing. That is the main deal. There we go. Like they could just fill up probably hours of footage of Kuechly making tackles, and that's what they're showing. But that back-to-back interception against Cowboys, that is insane. Long days with Rivera in the meeting rooms. 2013 NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Top notch. 5 first team All Pros and a Defensive Player of the Year. Show me Hall of Famer. CFL should go back to having an All-Star game. I hear that. They should have something. What does that really mean, RC? I have no clue what you're talking about. A Violent Night Part 2. This should be very exciting. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, RC? Are you just having a conversation with yourself? I have no clue what you were even saying. Go, Kuechly, go. Off to Boston College. We made a lot of his best friends. Luke is the best linebacker of all time. You have him ahead of Ray Lewis? Ray Lewis Luke Kuechly. To the cafeteria and security guys. Amazing group of people. And relationships. David Tepper, the Panthers chairman. Give it a shout out to him. DN. Let's go. The up and comer right there. District Nation. District Nation rising to the top. Football IQ is more important than a hard hit. Okay. That is completely fair. Herney, the general manager from 2002 to 2012 and 18 to 20. Yeah, but what? Ray Lewis is a two-time Super Bowl champion versus, I mean, that's where he's got that over Kuechly. So that's quite the difference there, but that is good. Good take. John Beeson, Kuechly's former teammate. They're showing him out there in the stands. Crowd. Violent Night, his Christmas movie with Santa. That does seem like a good one. Violent Nights. There's another one coming out. Is that what you're saying there, RC? Sean McDermott. He learned a lot from. Bad Santa means Die Hard instead of a big house mansion. All right, all right. Violent Night 2 trailer looks decent. I think I saw somewhere out there that Violent Night is out there somewhere on like Amazon or something. I'll check out the trailer. I will have to check out the trailer. Man, I knew Magic Man would like it. I knew Magic would. He's going through a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of nobodies that we have no clue about. Donnie, Greg, Danny, and Jackie, you guys know them? They helped out Kuechly. Helped him out big time. Howard Skull, Luke Kuechly's friend. Training for the Combine. Lasting friendship with that guy. All right, fair enough. Tom Conda. Luke, you are a Hall of Famer. No, it can't be. That's impossible. No. Sorry. Moving on. The best college buddies in the world. Right. His friends are always there. Never ask for anything in return. Because I wouldn't give it to you. You're not getting my money. That's what he would say. He didn't say that, but he's thinking it. Kara and Greg Olson. Greg freaking Olson. Anybody ready for fantasy football? Here it is. Fantasy football link. There it is. Join up if you haven't joined already. Training with them is beyond special. The Olsen. JJ and Laura Jansen. Good stuff there, Carr. The Olsen twins. Did I see the new Spider-Man movie yet that released July 31st? I didn't see any of the Tom Holland Spider-Man. I didn't see any of them, Marcy. Only the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans. Luke Kuechly in the Hall of Fame. Not Luke Skywalker. He doesn't make the Hall of Fame. He's the worst. Little whiny face. John and Henry, his brothers. Two wonderful brothers. Played on the same teams together. Fishing, hunting. The biggest heart is John Kuechly. Means the world. Thanking his brother. And younger brother Henry looks in for motivation. Consistent. Medical residency for Henry. Watch out for that guy. Honesty. Speaks his mind and great feedback. And ends with Mama Dukes and Papa Dukes. Sunday Night Football on the couch. Most thoughtful, well thought out answers from Dad. Excusez-moi, people. Are you pushing to be a good person, not a good football player? How about that? Denver Lacrosse. What's happening there, Carl? Denver Lacrosse. The most valuable member of the team is the fan. We only got 25 more minutes left, and we got 2 more people still to go. Mr. Richardson, he says he's right. Perhaps. Perhaps. Means the world to him. All right. Lane Johnson says he'll most likely, it'll be his last season. Breaking news by USN. There it is. You heard it first from USN. You said you were going to end with that. You're still talking. What do you want to be like, Adam Vinatieri? Come on now. Let's get to Roger Craig and Drew Brees. I'm just kidding. Thank you. Awesome stuff. Congratulations. Luke Kuechly, 59's in the chat. Let's see him. 59's in the chats. Go, Kuechly, go. Another well done speech, they're saying. It was okay. I think Vinatieri's is way better. And Roger Craig is coming on next, number 33. Very, very soon. I might have missed the best Spider-Man interpretation in Holland's. You feel like they're all good? But Tom is just on another level. Tom is on another level. Okay, well, I, what are the, is this the third Spider-Man, or is it the fourth with Tom Holland? I forget the order. You got to give me the order. No Way Out, and then No Way Home, and then, whatever the one that just came out. Right? Is that it? No Way Out, No Way Home? Do I have that right? I got bored of the Marvel movies years ago. So, it's just oversaturated, and there's just too much out there. So I haven't really watched. I don't just want, and I don't just enjoy action movies. I like movies with more story, suspense, and thrilling instead of just CGI action. And I feel like that's what Marvel is. So I don't enjoy the Marvel movies that much. 33 is next. Ye to the ha. You had superhero fatigue for a few years. Now you're back in action. More good Marvel comic book live film action. I lost interest. I remember, what was it, 2 years ago? I think 3 years ago, I started watching all the movies in the summer, and I finished Guardians Galaxy 1. So I still have to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2 to whatever. But I got bored. The deflate ball is in the Hall of Fame. Ridiculous. Like number Willie Parker. What up, 13? Was it Zay Flowers? Didn't he just sign a contract? A nice contract extension. Now he's hurt? That's not good. Ooh, you're watching the Hall of Fame stuff at Chili's while enjoying a 3 for me. Let's go, 13. Shout out to you. I haven't been to Chili's in a while. I'm going to go to Chili's. What did you get in the Chili's 3 for me? That's what I want to know. What 3 things? You've only seen 1 or 2 of them? We got 20 minutes left and 2 speeches. And then the Rhino's got to make some food. The Rhino needs to eat. Luke Kuechly, a Hall of Famer. 8 years of a linebacker. Well, Kurt Warner also had a short career. But it's what you do in that short career. The same thing with Calvin Johnson at wide receiver. But he's a 5-time first-team All-Pro. So, quality over quantity. So I'm more for quality, which there's Jeter and LeBron fans that love them for their longevity. But it's what you do in a short amount of time. 5 first-team All-Pros. Name some other people that have been around longer that have 5 first-team All-Pros. So there's some out there. But in a short amount of time, and a Defensive Player of the Year, 5 first-team All-Pros, and what was it, 7? Was it 7 Pro Bowls? Might have been, I think, 7 Pro Bowls out of, 8 years then? But maybe that'll change your mind. 5 first-team All-Pros. The Punisher. I don't think I've seen any Punishers there, RC. Coyote, welcome in. What's up, what's up, what's up? Congratulations to all these guys. 3 down, 2 to go. What do I think about Cam Taylor Britt being suspended for a game? He's not going to see the field much anyway. So he is not getting much at all. Yeah, he wasn't going to have much at all. Who's the greatest football player of all time? I don't even know if you could do that. That's hard. That's so hard to do, to compare all the different positions to each other. I feel you got to go by position. That's really hard. That is a really tough situation. That's a tough one, Vince. Man, oh man. But I guess you didn't like my argument of 5 first-team All-Pros. But yeah, he didn't do anything in the playoffs or didn't win the Super Bowl for the Panthers. But yeah, Calvin Johnson didn't do anything either. So I feel like Kuechly is comparable to Calvin Johnson. Short career. So he's like the linebacker Calvin Johnson. All right, Roger Craig, number 33. Let's put the 33s in the chats. For Roger Craig, the first player to have 1,000 season, 1,000 rushing, 1,000 receiving, before Marshall. Finally getting voted in. He got voted in by the committee. So a little bit different for Roger Craig, but he is all smiles because he had to wait a long time to get in. A long time. Nebraska. I-formation. Remember that? There is not much I-formation anymore. A long time ago. What about the Daredevil? I don't watch that. How many Super Bowls does Roger Craig have? 3? Or 3 in 4 years? Is that what it was? 3 touchdowns in a single game. Not quite Al Bundy level, but third year in 85. That was his 1,000 season. Bam. The first. He's your first. Larry Bird's number 33. Indeed there, Steve. Only happened twice since. Marshall Faulk and Christian McCaffrey, the only other 2 guys to do it. Faulk, the Hall of Famer, 2010. And McCaffrey should be Hall of Famer in the future. He's still going. Otto Graham, top-notch running back. I'm talking about the high knees of Roger Craig back in the day. Oh, Ronnie Lott. He's never been around a person that has been that intense about football. From Ronnie Lott saying that about Roger Craig. You think the Hall of Fame voted today is weighted differently than in the past? You think it's easier to get in today? You think it's easier? I think it's a different game today. But Kuechly was dynamite. He's the Calvin Johnson on the other side of the ball. George Blanda could play every position well. That was way back in the day. Jamie Williams, the high school, college, and 49ers teammates. You got your first 2 preseason games up there for the Browns, and many more to come. Stay dedicated there, USN. Ronnie Lott, Hall of Famer. He was on the team from 83 to 90 before he went to the Raiders. Nebraska. Oh, he followed Curtis, his brother, out there. Second round draft pick. Roger freaking Craig. They're showing how high Ronnie Lott was moving. Roger Craig moved those legs. Knees were up, and away. Yeah, I didn't get to watch him. I was too little to really fully experience the Roger Craig. I hear Madden talking about him. Boom, 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 boom. Good old Madden in the 80s. High stepping. Ronnie Lott did something crazy one game, but you can't put a finger on it. I don't get it. Before my time, yeah, I saw Ronnie Lott towards the end of his career in the 90s, but also he was. If it's mostly the 80s, I don't know too much about them because I basically started watching football 93. 90 to 93 is a little. I was still too young. 93, 94 were the beginning of me really watching a lot, or at least remembering a lot. He cut off his finger to return to the game? Part of his finger? No, I've never heard that story. Man, oh man. Are they... This is supposed to be 2 hours, and we got 10 more minutes left, and then we get to Drew Brees. I don't think they prepared this well at all. But yeah, they're showing a lot of highlights from the 80s, which is pretty cool. Gotta love the old school look to the graphics and the video quality from the 80s. Could tell when that was. That's awesome. Awesome. Three touchdowns in a single Super Bowl. Roger freaking Craig. Was the three touchdowns against the that was the 84 against Dan Marino and the Dolphins? Three touchdowns in a single game. Did Montana win that MVP? And Craig didn't get it with three touchdowns? So like when they do the whole filming of it, it's all fake. It's all like they got all the people out there with their phones and the family behind them. They got like 10 people behind them. That's not an authentic reaction. Come on now. It's not authentic. Lies. Don't like the lies. You got to show up outside when he doesn't know. Knock on the door. Bam. Lies. Don't like the lies. One of these days, all of us need to meet somewhere and talk football. What, you haven't watched 2009, everything before 2009 there, 13? Favorite player is Marshall Faulk, then Peyton Manning. Marshall, then Peyton Manning. That answers that there, Steve. Straight up. Yeah, it's going to be hard to meet up with delay in Texas. I'm in Colorado, and I'm going to guess that Gator is in Florida. I don't know where Gator lives. And Roger Craig out there with his gold jacket on, of course. They're going to show the bust. And there it is. It's got the little flat top going. Ha! He's rubbing the bust. He's going to be the most excited for this one. He's got the biggest smile. Smile on top of smile. There's a bunch of Craig jerseys out there. There's a Kyler Murray jersey out there. What in the world is that? Kyler Murray jersey. That's funny. All right, Roger Craig. Just go up there and say thank you. He's probably going to have the longest speech ever. One day you're told you're one of the all-time greats. You don't know much about the players after 2009? Unless it's Stars and Steelers. This Gator in Arizona, I don't know. I don't know. The Golden Corral Football Party. Come on down to Colorado. Or up to Colorado. Up, down, left, right. Golden Corral special. We'll just sit there for hours eating as much food as possible and talking football. The Golden Corral of football. It is an epic football Hall of Fame class. 2026. Drew Brees. Yeah, Craig retired in 93. That was when I was really starting watching football. I mean, I still have plenty of cards that I was collecting before that. 1990, 1991. I got a lot of those cards. 92. But 93 and 94 is when the card collecting really took off. 94 was a huge year when I was 12. I used to go to East Coast Sports Cards. East Coast. On Long Island. It was a few minute drive for me. I don't know, maybe like a 15-minute walk. Used to go there all the time. I think that closed late in 94 due to the baseball strike. They closed up shop somewhere in 94, 1995. The return to the Golden Corral. Get ready. Can meet at the Four Corners. Hey-o. Craig's mom raised 7 children and worked a night shift. Holy cow. You have a 93 Bowman box tucked away and a 93 Pinnacle listed on eBay. How much you trying to sell the Pinnacle for? It's listed on eBay and not selling. I got a bunch of I bought some old school boxes a couple years ago. 1990 to 1994. I bought a bunch of those unopened boxes just to have them. I think I got like a 92 game day, those long cards, 93 game day, and then a bunch of randoms from Score to Pro Set to Pinnacle to whatever else. I don't think this is going to end in 4 minutes. They did a terrible job with this. 93 playoff box. Sold it a few years ago on eBay. Pinnacle's listed for 60. Lowest on eBay. How much is the shipping? Is it shipping included? 93 playoff. What rookie year is 93? Jerome Bettis? Drew Bledsoe? Who else? Who else is 93? Jerome Bettis, Drew Bledsoe. 1993. Can't think of anybody else in 93 that are stars or somewhat stars. Any of the Hall of Famers? I feel like 92 was a weak season. A weak year, rookie year. I think it was Strahan. I don't remember. You just won an 89 score football set. I have that, Magic Man. I bought that probably over 10 years ago. And they're all in a box in the penny pouches. But I think I have top loaders of the Deion Sanders, the Barry Sanders, Troy Aikman, Troy Aikman, Barry, Deion. Who else am I missing? I think there was also Bruce Smith. Missing a star. But yeah, that is the elite set from years ago. Shipping's 15 to 16. It's a heavy box. 50 plus tax. Oh, 50 plus shipping. Off of eBay. Makes sense. 89. I bought a bunch of 94 sets, not just the unopened boxes, because they're pretty cheap. We're talking about $20 for like the set, the complete set of like 94 Skybox, 94 Skybox Impact, 94 Bowman, 94 whatever else. There's probably, I have like 8 or 9 different complete sets from 1994 with the Marshall Faulk, because Marshall Faulk. The 93 Strahan had his rookie year? That was 92. Was it 93? Put your eBay ID. Yeah, go ahead. I don't care. eBay ID. Do it. Oh, you got your mod status. You can actually put the link to the eBay thing out there. So find the actual listing. You can post that out there. So, yeah, it's about 2 hours and no Drew Brees. Are they still going to keep it on this channel? Let me see. What's supposed to be coming on now? I don't know. He's thanking his wife Vanessa, his high school sweetheart. How about that? You leery of getting the 89 score sets on eBay? Lots of scams. $1994 SP was great. Oh yeah, I have the SP as well. I think I also have the 94 Upper Deck and the 94 SP. That's one of my favorite cards. Yeah, I mean I think the 94 Marshall Faulk Upper Deck is probably around $15. But yeah, you just try to find the guys with the 100% rating, because you could check out the deals, and then you could, if it's a fake, you can send it back, get reimbursed. Just check out the high end cards. Man, this is a long thank you. I guess this is his speech. He's not going to give a speech up there. He's going to give a speech as well. He's talking about brain health as well, Roger Craig. Pay attention to the health. still Roger Craig. He's thanking all the people that brought football to his life. The 93 Pinnacle Football Hobby sets. Factory sealed. Bettis and Bledsoe. Yeah, those are the two big ones from that year. There it is. Trisk dropping the link to his eBay. Grateful for this game. He's grateful that he could stand before everybody today. Send a check or money order. You can do a better deal off of eBay because eBay takes like, what, close to 13%? Somewhere around 13%. Good stuff there, Roger Craig. Congratulations, Roger Craig. The Niner. And the last person on the list is Drew freaking Brees. They went overtime. And they're going to a commercial break. Maybe I should put on the food now. And, yeah, because Drew Brees is coming on there soon, so I can save time since this is going overtime. Of course it is. You'd think that they would do a lot better, but they don't. All right, we're at almost 900 views, so we might get to 1,000, or should get to 1,000 on the views here, people. Cool, cool, cool. You include your email and phone number with every order. You know it there, 13, you know it. Man, oh man. All right, I'll be back in a moment. Let me put on the food because I'm losing time. All right. We are back. All right. Like number 46. I will take it. I will take it. All right, so we'll put the Fantasy Football League out there if you guys want that. Join on in. Let's see how many teams I have in there now. The Elway. Man, I do have an Elway rookie. I don't have the set. Definitely don't have the sets. That is way early. Way early. Too early for me. Hoo-ah, uno mas. Drew Brees is the last guy to rock and roll. Elway rookie. 13's trying to ship off his cards. Why are you trying to sell your stuff there, 13? Still need to talk about cards. Do you still buy cards? Do you still collect cards there, Magic Man? Because I want to open more on stream and try to build a following doing cards as well on my channel. Kurt Warner, Rich Eisen. I got an Elway, got a Marino rookie, but I'm not selling those. I want to just collect as much as I can. I want to be a dealer, but I don't because I don't want to sell my stuff. I just want to collect my stuff. All right, Drew Brees' little painting is out there. Berman is back out there to introduce Drew. The moment we've all been waiting for, supposedly. Supposedly. Everybody cheering him on. Uno mas. We do have CFL starting in less than an hour. A lot of Saints fans out there. Hey-o. Where's the Chargers fans? Any Chargers fans out there? Panthers win the game and Kuechly gets into the Hall of Fame. Win-win for Carolina. New coach, new quarterback, 2006. Everybody's cheering him on. Drew Brees. What up, 411? Welcome in. Welcome on in. Bags over their heads back in the day. Won the Super Bowl in 2009. Ugh. Drew Brees and Sean Payton. He's tearing up already. He's tearing up. Drew Brees tearing up. He led the NFL in passing yards 7 times. 7 times. This guy. And who were his main wide receivers? Joe Horn. Jeremy Shockey. Jimmy Graham. Marquise Colston. 2013. 40 first downs. 40. Lots of those short first downs. 40 first downs in a game. Commander-in-Chief of the Saints. Mr. Who That's. Little license plate out there in the crowd. What up, Dr. Delay? The Hall of Fame 2-hour show is now 2 hours and 15 minutes. Finishing it off with Drew Brees. Walter Payton Man of the Year Award as well. Uh-oh. He's got a bone to pick with Drew. They recruited him at Brown, and he picked Purdue. Whoopity-doo. What's going on, Dr. Delay? Make sure you guys go check out Dr. Delay and subscribe to his channel. Do it now. Do it. We will be having a show starting August 31st to talk about the NFL, football, and more football. Go subscribe to his channel right there. Steelers fan, but don't hold that against them. Also a Pirates fan, like I said. Yeah, but big time streamer and almost at 11,000 subscribers. Do it. Let's hear the speech, Berman. Shut your mouth. You're done. Get off the stage. You guys are way over time. Get Brees out there and let's hear what he has to say. We're not here for you, Berman. At least not yet. You'll probably be, in the Hall of Fame in the future. I don't know if you're in there now, but finally, off the stage. Let's hear Brees. But good introduction, I guess. Sean Payton, head coach of the Saints from 2006 to 2021. And they're gonna mix in some Chargers clips. I like it. How about that? Payton says he's elite. Is Brees speaking yet? They're showing some more clips before he gets out there to talk it up there, Mystical. Smartest player he's ever coached. Let's see if he says it about Bo Nix anytime soon. The most 5,000-yard passing seasons than anybody. Man, oh man. Who can name who has the most receiving yards from Drew Brees? Anybody know? My only guess would be Jimmy Graham. Smith. I feel like he never had like the elite wide receivers, but one of the best tight ends ever. What does everybody think of Golden Corral? Golden Corral? Do we have to have a Golden Corral party? I'll do it. Oh, 13's got a 1984 set. Not for sale. He's got the complete sets. Maybe he's got an extra Elway. Extra Elway. What does the Elway and Marino go for? Because I have an Elway, I have a Marino. I don't have a Ken O'Brien. I don't have Tony Eason. That's 4. Was it one more? Ken O'Brien, Tony Eason, Dan Marino, John Elway. Wasn't there a 5th quarterback in that year? Who was the 5th quarterback from '84? You We got a pretty cool Drew Brees Fleer Ultra Gold die cuts in a Purdue jersey. Unnumbered. All right, Drew Brees about to speak it up. Let's see the 9s in the chats. Got some complete boxes, but no name, no year on it. Just brown boxes. What in the world? Intense there, Richard. Intense. Unless the Elway and Marino are grade quality, not as much. Yeah, I think they were always sitting around the $50 to $80 range. But now everything has to be graded. And I'm not a guy that wants to send my stuff to be graded. Oh, they got Sean Payton out there to take off the gold hanky of the bust. Let's see it. There he is, Drew Brees. The Drew Brees busts. All right. Congratulations, Drew. Yeah, I have a few cards that are graded, but I didn't get them graded. I bought them graded. Like a bunch of Ken Griffey Jr.'s. Like Score, Bowman, and some other rookies from '89 that were thrown into a lot that I bought years ago. And the Johnny Unitas rookie is graded. But other than that, I don't care about it being graded. I just want to collect the cards to collect them. All right, Brees is ready to speak. There we go. The crowd is cheering. They're going nuts. All right, calm down. Calm down. Let's hear Drew. Let's hear him. 40 minutes till the CFL. Just say thank you and walk away. Hall of Fame class 2026. Couldn't ask for a better class. You could have. But it's a pretty darn good class. 5 seasons with 5,000 passing yards, the NFL record. Hall of Famers inspiring generations. Never paid for grading. Yeah, neither did I. It's a scam. And now here we are. Even PSA and Beckett are questionable? Why, you think that they're scamming people, 13? Scamming people, huh? Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't want to send my cards in. Not like I have anything that's worth sending in. You know, mostly rookies. I don't have like many high-priced autographs, but I just like to collect the cards of everybody. Marty Akins, his uncle. Coach Earl Campbell? Lacrosse, Denver, up 12-4. What are the 4 seasons? Football, basketball, baseball, track. Those are the 4 seasons. What about wedding season? Football season and wedding season? His father, Chip Brees. Thank you. Used to shoot hoops as well. Glad you scrapped that and played football. Ruth Akins, most competitive person. Passed away 17 years ago yesterday. Holy crap. That is not good. Can we hear it? I cannot play the audio. They'll scrap me for that as well. Riding the bikes. Reed Brees, his brother, used to ride bikes to the card shop. Can't go wrong with that. Sister Audrey. And the woman she's become. The most coveted position. You just take it for granted. You wanted to play quarterback. Not a pressure, but a great responsibility. Similar to a Spider-Man philosophy. Marty Schottenheimer. The most impact is quarterback position. Facts on top of facts. The true art form, quarterback. The art of the quarterback position. Drew's dad is there, baby. Every single thing, the footwork, the timing. From toes to fingertips. And the spin of the ball. Everything. That feeling is what he lives for. All consuming. Talking about Luke Kuechly. What if I do this or that or that? Luke Kuechly. Pieces to a puzzle. Log away the failed information to use it for good later. Almost at 50 likes. Let's go. Appreciate you guys hanging out, watching the Hall of Fame together. You guys are awesome. The Rhino Nation. Rhino Nation. Let's go. Mr. Purdue. Youth sports and high school football. About character and leadership and development. Teamwork, positive affiliation. Two-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Two-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year. Never won an NFL MVP. Thanks a lot, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. Let's go. What up, official? Let's make it official. Yeah. We're almost done here, folks. Almost time for CFL. Big time knee injury as a junior in high school. Challenges identity. At 17 years old. Thanking God. Pastor Sean Mitchell is thanking him. And Troy Martin. Team Brees and Hall of Fame hats. Nice. Got a little number 9 on the side. West Lafayette, Indiana. Texas kid. Academic reputation is why he chose Purdue. A Big Ten championship. The love of his life. That's what he got. One of the best degrees. Bob Greasy, Len Dawson. Schramm. Boilermaker Hall of Fame, baby. 6 foot, 170-pound kid from Texas. Drew Brees. Joe Tiller, the late Joe Tiller. Purdue. Grit and toughness. They got a Chargers part up in the painting. A bunch of Saints, but they actually have the Chargers uniform on them in the painting too. Didn't even get to his direct family or Sean Payton or even current NFL players yet. Hope you end up at the right place at the right time. Right team, right coach, right system. The Spanos family. Coach Norv Turner. Drafted him in the second round. That was right. They took LaDainian Tomlinson in the first round of the Chargers, and they got Brees in the second. Beginning of the second, yeah. Hall of Famer, Tomlinson. LaDainian Tomlinson, LT, 21. I got the Drew Brees. Oh, you can't see it. I got that behind me. Heisman Trophy finalist. Wouldn't it be something if we ended up on the same team? How about that? Both won Walter Payton Man of the Year. LT. LaDainian Tomlinson. There's two LTs out there. Junior Seau, Rodney Harrison, the leaders. Screw Rodney Harrison. But Junior Seau, now you're talking. Doug Flutie. That's right, from the Chargers. They got Doug Flutie out there. Teammate with the Chargers. He's in the stands. Freaking Doug Flutie. That's awesome. Mr. CFL. PB. Pro Bowler. He called them PB. The Flutie Flakes. PB for Pro Bowl. That's what he used to call Drew Brees. Oh, it's Antonio Gates. He only had a little time with Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates out there. Marty was his biggest fan. He got benched 3 times. Didn't think he deserved it. 50 likes, a Fitty Burger. Yeah. You like Brees as well? What up, Alec? Thanks for joining on in. 1987 sets. Ooh, that's cool. 13-time Pro Bowl selection. Third most. It's your job to see him. I didn't see him. You stop making excuses. I'm hungry. Sorry. Go, Brees, go. They were right. New Orleans. Man, oh man. Brought the home in the heart of New Orleans. They're showing us white Brittany Brees. I'll be back in a second. Fail. Talking about his friends, Kathy and Steve Price. Go, Brees, go. I had to take my food out of the oven, otherwise it's going to get destroyed. May have lost everything. Greatest treasures are not the thing we own, but the people we love. And the way they show up for each other. All right, now he's breaking down. Laugh a little louder. Never take a single day for granted. You think you have sets from 1978 to 2008. Wow. You believed in me, he said. You believed in me. You would have died to protect that calling. Good stuff there, Brees. Let's go. The 87 says a double. I'll take it. How much is it? Go, Drew Brees, go. Come on, this is way over time. I got to stream in 20 minutes. It's a fail on their part. I think they did this last year, too. I should have known. That's what they were inspired to do every single freaking day. Thanks for the subs, people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. To the Who Dat Nation. They're going nuts out there. Who Dat? Few events we remember exactly where you were. '2006, the block punt. I don't remember that. They remember that. Super Bowl 44. I hate that. I don't remember where it was, but I know I don't remember. I don't remember that. I don't remember where it was. Finish strong. Wall Street Journal, New York Times. Gail Benson, Saints owner and CEO. Handwritten notes to her team. Well, that's cool. Pete Carmichael. 18 out of 20 18 out of 20 years. Offensive coordinator. More time and dedication. So grateful for Carmichael. to Sean Payton. There you go. There you go. Night before every game, talking about every play and every situation. When do you think you'll call this play? And he's explaining all the details of when Sean Payton would call it. Saying the coach, Sean Payton, is brilliant. Still going with Denver. Always wanted to prove something to him. And Payton trusted Brees. Sean Payton getting emotional on the sideline. How about that? Sean freaking Payton. Three-hour flight home from Dallas. Never miss an opportunity to enjoy the moment, Sean Payton. Can't wait to go to Canton for Ben. Let me know. I'll meet you there, Delay. I'll meet you there. Gotta map it out. Are you going to go to one of the enshrinements or just go to the... You're talking about just going to the Hall of Fame? Timing out around this time. That would actually be perfect right before I go back to school. Mickey Loomis, the Saints Executive VP and General Manager. I think Adam Vinatieri still has a longer speech. Maybe not. But it's definitely a long speech, though. Gratitude is a secret weapon. Dirk and friend, mentor, and trainer. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I was going through a whole bunch of Saints players during the offseason. You want to be there for a speech? That's the goal? All right, cool. Is that next year or 2 years? Chris Stewart, Drew Brees, marketing agent and friend. 20 minutes to the other game. I got to scarf that food in a second. I got to set up the stream and get ready. 2 hours my behind. Almost 3 hours. 4 kids. 3 boys, 1 girl. The fam. That's your greatest accomplishment? Reproducing? Everybody does that. It's not an accomplishment. When everybody does it, it's easy. Hope next year, but the voters are frauds. Greatest inspiration. The kids. To his wife, Brittany. He's going to tell us a story. 2003. Let his team down. The Chargers. Put out quotes from his career. Gotta go. Yep, I'll see you soon, people. She always reminded him of who he is and what he's capable of. You believed in this, Cole. You believed in me. Greatest teams are the ones who care about each other the most. Offensive line dinners. Every Monday nights. I wish I was an offensive lineman now. I wish it was Monday night so I could eat. Thanks a lot, Drew. Relationship. There's a picture of Drew Brees with his offensive line on the Saints. The Saints team has become family. Makes sense. Makes sense. There's still the gloves out of his lockers. Kamara. Come on, Alvin. "20 years in the NFL. Love of the game. Relentless. Attempt to master the craft. You mastered it. Behind the other greats that are way ahead of you. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. But you're close. You're close. You're fourth. Waking up every day, burning desire, sacrifice. As time passes, they don't diminish those feelings. What we experience together can never be taken away. You all make up the golden threads. It's got a golden tie, a little black and gold in there. Black and gold and black and gold and black and gold. Represents the history of this game. Represents you. God bless you and who that's? All right. That is the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Drew Brees. All right. Thank you, everybody. I have to close up shop, set up the next stream for the CFL because we have the Elks and the Alouettes coming up in 15 minutes. So I'll get that stream going. Thanks for hanging out for the Hall of Fame game. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. And I'm going to set up the next stream, scarf some food, and be ready for kickoff. I'll see you guys in a few. Thanks again. You guys are the best around. Nothing's ever going to bring you down. You're the best around. All right, I'll see you guys in a few. Thanks again to all the moderators. Special shout out to Giants fan and Dr. Delay. I think the next game is on CFL Plus. Just in case you wanted to know. But yeah. Alright, I'm shutting it down. I'll see you guys in a few. Come on. Close it down. We can do this. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you guys. Let's close that. Alright, I'll see you guys in a few. I got things to get done. I only got 15 minutes till the next stream. So, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks again. Football all day, all week, all year. This is what we do. Congratulations, Drew Brees, Roger Craig, Larry Fitzgerald, Luke Kuechly, and Adam Vinatieri. Let's go. Hall of Fame class 2026.